And hello, I think my head's cut off. Welcome, it's Saturday night, it's 8 o'clock, which can mean only one thing. It can mean you're having a dinner or you're joining in Bobby Seagull's quiz for NHS Family Special. So thank you so much for joining me on a Saturday night. You could be out there. To be honest, it's not barbecue weather. It's been torrential rain here in East London. What's the weather been like for you? Well, thank you so much for joining. And again, we've been doing these quizzes now. I think it might be week 10 or 11 for the NHS. Again, if you feel like you're enjoying the quiz, any of my quiz or events, please feel free at any stage, today or next week or the week after, to go along to justgiving.com/quiz for NHS. So let's get moving in. And today I'm excited because we've got 4 rounds, a couple of bits of Monkman and Seagull. We've got my 10-second dance. Surely you've missed my 10-second dance. And I'm not wearing a funky shirt. Last week, do you remember I had a really funky shirt and some yellow shorts? I've got very professional looking top, but wait. Look at my trousers. You're going to like my trousers. I got my pink ones, got my pink trousers. Twist and shout. I like it. These are the ones I wore. These are the ones I have 4 pairs of for Monkman and Seagull. So I'm going to say hello to people because that's the kind of guy that I am. I say hello to people. So who do we have on Twitter? So if you're new, what I normally do is I try and say a few shout-outs throughout it. A few shout-outs. Again, not too many because then there's too much of it. Just a few. So let's say on Twitter, hello to Team Mac on... who else do we have? I've lost Twitter temporarily. Where are we going? And as you realize, again, if you're new, I get tech problems occasionally, so you have to deal with that. So hello to Team Mac, hello to the Power Family. Welcome to the Power Family. I like the name. Hello the Roberts, hello the Gators. And then who do we have on YouTube? We've got Team Maths in Action. Come on. We've got Potential Plus UK. We've got the Whole Town Rangers. We've got the Hailstones. Was that a name or who do we have? We have new people joining us today. We've got Steph and Jane. Hello and welcome. Thank you for joining us. Olivia Lawn. Olivia Lawn is a big fan of the Moomins. We've got Bissy joining us. We've got lots of people. Hello guys. Lots of people. And I'll make sure, hello Amos, I'll make sure that I'll shout you out throughout if I miss you. I will make, Mr. Seagull makes time for everyone. Okay, so let me tell you a bit about the structure. Here we go. Let me see if I get this correct. Hey, so it's all a quiz for the NHS. So what you should do is, first of all, come up with a team name. So I can see some people are coming up with team names. The Team Webbs, Foe and Ginge. We've got the Crazy Peacocks in Aberdeenshire. Come up with your team name. Be creative. Again, apparently it's going to be past... Oh, we got past your bedtime, Lisa. Past your bedtime. For kids, this is one thing that's state sanctioned. Staying up late to see a Mr. Seagull quiz. And again, if you use social media, whether it's Twitter or Instagram, I'm at Bobby_Seagull. And I'm also on TikTok. Mr. Seagull's on TikTok. So please feel free throughout the day, throughout the event, to take pictures of yourself enjoying the quiz or of me doing the quiz for you, and share it as a Twitter pic, share it as an Instagram story, tag me on Facebook because I love to share your excited reactions to my quizzes. And make sure that you don't type in the answers in the comments box. You don't want to get in trouble with me because I'll put you on my naughty board. Where's my naughty board? Naughty board is there. You don't want to go on that naughty board. Okay, so 4 rounds as usual, and the 4 rounds will be this. Let's see if I've got this correct. So firstly, it's back to school. Have you been paying attention to your school curriculum? So hopefully this will help if you've got any school children with you or adults that paid attention in school. Second round, pictures, and it's geography. And the third one, my favourite round, where I get to embarrass myself with charades. And again, it's my rules. Charades, you're not meant to speak, but I speak. It's my rules. You're not happy? You can change the YouTube channel. No, you don't do that. And then fourthly, we have music. A music round. And every week it's themed. And then finally we have a little sing-along at the end. And then it's time to say goodbye. And I'll be done by 9 o'clock. That's always my aim. So let's go. We've got Johnson's, we've got Team East Ham, Roberts. Hello, Angela Clare. I'm excited. I am very excited. We're going to get started. So 5 questions on back to school. So again, at the end of every round, whether you're friends with me on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, WhatsApp, drop me your score and I'll report back some of them. Okay, are you ready? Are you focused? I'm going to have a sip of water. Again, I'm People's Choice. Someone's asked me, so I used to do People's Choice. I will try and get it back. So People's Choice was the concept of a round that's contributed by you. And I will try to squeeze it back in. It's because my first ever quiz that I did, I like talking, a bit of a waffler. It ended up taking 1 hour 50. And that's quite long, isn't it? So I'm going to try and find a way of being efficient and squeezing it within an hour. But People's Choice, I do need to bring that back. Bring it back for the people. Power to the people. Okay. Here we go. Ghazala, Aman and Zay. Round 1. Question 1. Here we go. So bear in mind, these are questions aimed at school students. So the answer is not going to be something you studied at A-level biology or university physics. They're school questions. So don't overthink it. Okay, here we go. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Question 1. In an animal cell, what is the name of the part that contains the DNA and controls what happens? So in an animal cell, what is the name of the part that contains the DNA and controls what happens? It's question number 1. Biology. It's not harder than you think. Okay, that's question number 1. Question number 2. Who is this Jacqueline Wilson fictional children's book character? Who is this children's character from a Jacqueline Wilson fiction book? There you go. That's question number 2. Question number 3. Bit of maths, so you know I'm a fan of Bake Off. So, a sponge cake for 8 people requires 200 grams of butter. How much butter would be required for 12 people? So a sponge cake for 8 people requires 200 grams of butter. How much butter for 12 people? You can use a calculator if you want. You can use one. Phone a friend, 50-50. There's no 50-50 here. Bit of maths and baking. That's question number 3 for you. Question number 3. I'll give you a bit of time for that. And if you've got children in the house, get them to try this as well. A bit of ratios, a bit of proportion. So last one, sponge cake for 8 people requires 200 grams of butter. How much butter for 12 people? That's question number 3. Question number 3. Okay, question number 4. So spelling. I always do a spelling question. So this particular word means a strong or regular repeated pattern of movement or sound. So the word I want you to spell is rhythm. Can you spell the word rhythm for me? That's question number 4. Spell the word rhythm. And then the final question. So I do the Sunday Times family quiz every Sunday. And sometimes Mrs. Seagull, I'm environmentally friendly. I recycle things, not just cardboard and paper. I recycle questions. So this question was in last weekend's paper. So this question is biology. True or false? Penguins have knees. True or false? Penguins have knees. Do they have knees? You will find out very soon. True or false? Penguins have knees. So I'm going to recap the questions. And I got a lovely comment from Emily Butt. She says, "What a lovely top. Thank you. I like this top. Look, it's nice, isn't it? Look at that. Little. I'll give it a little twirl. Little twirl. Look at that. Cool little top, isn't it? Thank you. Okay. So quickly, I go backwards for the questions. So question 5, penguins have knees. True or false? Question 4. Spell the word rhythm. Question 3, a bit of maths. Sponge cake for 8 people requires 200 grams. How much butter for 12 people? better have got that right. And question 2, who is this fictional Jacqueline Wilson character? And question 1, in an animal cell, what part contains the DNA? It's time for, you know the story, 10-second dance. 10-second dance. So you got 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Put your pens down. Pens down. There we go. Pens down. So we've got a few new people I'm welcoming. We've got some potential plus Kiwis. We've got Richard Savage, welcome. We've got the Clarks and the Princeps, welcome. Okay, so question number 1 was a nucleus. A nucleus. That's question number 1, the nucleus. It's the part which has all the genetic information. So go for the nucleus for question 1. You remember that, don't you? Question 2. It's Tracy Beaker. Tracy Beaker for question number 2. Question number 2. And a bit of an insider secret. I'm actually currently trying to write a book. Trying is the operative word. It's like a kid's fiction book. It's almost like Tracy Beaker meets Curious Incident of the Dog in the Nighttime and a bit of a famous 5 murder mystery. But again, it's really hard writing a kid's book because you've got to imagine like how a child would think. So it's difficult, but I'm trying to write that. A little bit every day, a little bit. Okay, question number 3 was, so a bit of maths here. So what I tested on my brother Tom. So you could do 200 grams divided by 8 people. That's 25 grams per person. And then you multiply that by 12 people. You get 300 grams. There you go. 300 grams. And I hope my friend Steph got that correct. 300 grams. 300 grams. And rhythm is rhythm. R-H-Y-T-H-M. So it's R-H-Y-T-H-M. Rhythm. There you go. And the final one, drum roll. Do penguins have knees? Penguins have knees? Do these little guys have knees? Yeah, they do. They've got kneecaps. True, they do have kneecaps. It doesn't look like it, but they really do. Penguins have kneecaps. So that is round number 1. Tell me how you've done. How have you done after the first round? So again, you can tweet me. You can Insta story me. You can do all sorts of things. So let me know how you did after round 1. Round 1. By the way, do you know? Recently, I told you last week, I watched the Michael Jordan documentary, Last Dance. I've been obsessed by it. I've ordered, coming very soon, the Michael Jordan home and away kit. And look at my new phone background. Look at that. And to be honest, my brother Tom and I, we've been so inspired by Michael Jordan. We've been watching TEDx talks. We've been watching motivational videos. I feel really pumped. I feel really positive. I know about a month ago, I was feeling a bit down. I had technical issues and I was tired. But I'm feeling pumped. Okay, so let's see the score. So I'm going to go to Facebook. So on Facebook, we have a lot of 5s. The Roberts, the Gators, the Rashids. Rhythm helps your 2 hips move. Thank you, Charlotte Gator. Let's have a look at let's have a look at YouTube. A lot of 5s. The Ascots. Hello, Curtis. By the way, the Curtis family, they were once we did a quiz where they were live contestants and they took part. So welcome back again. Great 5, great 4 for the Webbs, 4 for the Curtises, 5 for Maths in Action, 5 for the Foe and Gin Johnsons, Potential Plus Guess the Penguin Knees, and the Lawns, the Puzzle Ducks. And we got who else do we have? We've got 5 for Millie and Jan. Well done. How did Steph and Jane? Let me know how you're doing as well. You need to tell me how you're doing. Super Hoops 4 out of 5, and Joss Angle 3 out of 5. 5 out of 5. Let's have a look at 4 out of 5. Somebody got 4 out of 5 for past your bedtime. Need to do biology revision. And finally, let's just check Twitter. I don't neglect people. I don't do that. Twitter, how are we done here? Princeps on 5, Power Family on 5, T. And Clarks on 4. A lot of people are doing really well. Ooh, 2 well? No, 2, but it's fine. You're doing well. I'm proud. I'm proud of you guys. I'm proud of you. Okay. So, it's time for, before round 2, time for an advertisement break. Well, advertisement break about stuff I do. So, if you've got children in the house, I do lots of weekly activities and classes. And again, it's like Mr. Seagull's enthusiasm. So what I do is on my academic classes are Mondays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays. So it's maths on Monday, geography on Tuesdays, and history on Thursdays. And this week, or last week, geography went to Peru. That was amazing. I went to Peru, and I'll talk to you about some of the homework we received. And on Thursday, really topical, we looked at Florence Nightingale, looked at Betsy Cadwallader and Mary Seagull, the importance of nursing and statistics. And again, we recreated the 2012 dance, the nursing dance, or the NHS dance. So those are classes. And then on Wednesdays, I have my football quiz. And obviously on Saturdays, I have my family quiz. So I've done all those classes. You've got kids, please send them along. Please send them along. And homework. So normally, I set homework for Bobby. So we normally get kids submitting in posters or versions of their dance. And on the Peru class, we looked at the difference between an alpaca and a lemur, I was going to say, and a llama. So thank you, people like Oscar, Karina, Hayden, Lisa. But this is one of my favorite ever homeworks. So Lisa and Hayden, they submitted a homework of is it an alpaca? A llama. And look at this llama. That llama has my hairstyle and my sunglasses. How crazy is that? Honestly, when I go back to school, I'm going to frame that and put that in the staff room. Look at that llama. That's me. That's me. There we go. Thank you. Thank you for taking part in homeworks. Okay. I think it's time for round number 2. Spin that globe. Spin that globe. It's time for geography. Are you ready? Are you ready? So geography and pictures. Question, round number 2. Round number 2. Here we go. Here we go. Okay. So these are going to be pictures with geography. Are you ready, crazy peacocks? Are you ready? Okay, here we go. Question number 1. Identify the country. Identify the country. Question number 1. Identify this particular country. Okay, question number 2. Wrong button. Question number 2. Identify this city. Identify this city. That's question number 2. Question 2 is identify this city. I gave it to my brother. He took a bit of a, he was like, oh, what's this? Tommy's like, oh, I think I know this. Identify this city. That's question number 2. Question number 3. Identify this museum. Identify this museum. That's question number 3. Identify this museum. Okay. Question 4. This is going to test you. This is going to test you. Identify the country by this outline of a map. So identify the country by the outline of a map. That's question number 4. Question number 4. That's got you thinking, hasn't it? That's got you thinking. Question number 4. And then question number 5. Which city is this bridge in? Which city is this bridge in? That's question number 5. I'm smirking because Emily Butt on YouTube made the comment, said, are you the Bobby Seagull of Celebrity Mastermind fame? Yes. Thing is, in the first few weeks, or if you're on YouTube, don't type in the comments in the box. Don't type, I'll have to block you. I know it's accidental. Don't type it in there. In the first few weeks of doing the quiz, I'd always bring this out. Wait. Bring out this baby. This is my, so if you, look, it's my precious. This is my Celebrity Mastermind trophy. Actually, now, I don't bring it out voluntarily. And now, if the people demand it, I'll bring it. This is actually a good teaching tool. It's a triangular-based prism. So you can teach areas and volumes of objects. But it's also a handy doorstep. There we go. Okay. There we go. Okay, so let's recap the questions. So question 5, which city is this bridge in? Question 4, identify the country. Question 3, identify the museum. Question 2, identify the city. And question 1, identify the country. It's time for your, you know it, your 10-second dance. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's your time. That's your time. That's your time. So here we go. So question 1 was Kenya. Kenya, 1 mark. Question number 2. This is Moscow. It's Moscow. That's Moscow. Question number 2. Question 3. This is the Natural History Museum. Natural History Museum. So you know you used to have Dippy the dinosaur, but this is Hope the blue whale. So this is the Natural History Museum. Question 4. Question 4. Someone accidentally typed it on YouTube. It's okay, but try not to. It's Egypt. Egypt. And again, if you look at the map of Africa, there we go. And again, if you like Egypt, one of my classes on YouTube about a few weeks ago was on ancient Egypt. And here is an amazing Egypt fact, which I shared with some of my maths classes. So, we know Cleopatra, yeah? And we know the Great Pyramids of Giza, you know, the famous ones. And we know McDonald's. And this is astonishing. So you've got the Great Pyramids of Giza. No, which way around is it? Then Cleopatra, then McDonald's. Cleopatra lived closer to the time of McDonald's opening than she did to the Great Pyramids of Giza. By about 50 years. That's astonishing. Cleopatra lived closer to the opening of McDonald's than she did for the opening of the Pyramids of Giza. And it shows you how long the Egyptian Empire was. Mad. Madness. And the final one was, the web says someone went there. This is actually, if I'd gone extended a bit further to the left, you'd have seen the Sydney Opera House. Sydney, there you go. There you go. How have we done after 2 rounds? Let me know your scores. 2 rounds in. 2 rounds in. 2 rounds in. Let me know your scores. How are we doing? So while I'm waiting for you to send your scores, I'd like to give you updates. You know, time for a commercial break. Actually, there's not a commercial break. I always like to keep you up to date with things I'm doing. So there's something called the Cheltenham Science Festival. And normally it's in Cheltenham, but obviously because of COVID, it's being done remotely. So this year, it's been done all online, and tomorrow's the last day. And The Guardian previewed, so again, they previewed an event, and they had their comedy pick of the weekend, an event tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. Literally, The Guardian comedy pick of the weekend. And guess who's doing the event? This guy, yeah. So, it's not too much comedy. So there's an event from 7 to 8. And again, I'll share it on my YouTube, on my Facebook, and my Instagram. It's an event run by Josie Long and Robin Ince. And they're established comedians. In fact, Robin Ince is someone who works a lot with Professor Brian Cox. And they've got an event of, I think, 5 or 6 different comedians joining them. Or comedians or scientists. And I'm joining them to run something called Mathematically Challenge. So I haven't written it yet, but it's almost like QI meets 8 out of 10 cats meets University Challenge. So I'm going to write it tonight, but it's going to be fun. Again, if you like science, you like geekiness, and hopefully this is my audition to get on QI. Shh, don't tell anyone that. Okay, let's see what the scores have been. Scores, the scores. Time for some scores. So, I'm going to do like a grandstand announcer. The scores, Eurovision announcer. The scores coming in from, so give me your cumulative score, that helps, rather than 3 out of 5. The scores coming in from Twitter. On Twitter, we have 10 for the Mac family. Well done. We have 9s for the Powell and the Clarks. And we have 8 for the Princeps. Well done. Well, you're all hanging in there. And now let's go to the Facebook. On Facebook, we've got a lot of 10s on Facebook. The Roberts and the Crazy Peacocks. And the Gazala's got 4 on that particular round. And the Gators on 8. And let's have a look at YouTube. What is YouTube telling us now? YouTube, we've got Thornton Avenue Tree have joined us late. We've got, so they got 5 out of 5. We've got 10s for Potential Plus. We've got any other 10s there? Olivia Lawn. And William McEwen Benatar says he loves me. Thank you. I appreciate it. A lot of love back to you. We've got some 9s for the Super Hoops. The Johnsons. We've got the Dons on 7. The Curtises on what are they? On 9. Ascot Royals. The Woods. Some good scores. Well done, Hotel Rangers. And then let me check my friends on WhatsApp. The Crosses on 9. And the Blackwells, what are they on? 3 out of 5, I think. So I'll extrapolate that to 8 or 9 out of 10. Okay, thank you. It's now time for my favourite round. It's time for charades. Oh, charade. Whatever will be, will be. So, in the charades round, this week, they're going to be film questions. So, you're going to have to identify the film and the year. And I'm a generous guy. You know that I'm a generous guy. I'll give you the correct year if you're 2 years either side. And so, for example, if it was a film released in 2018, if you put 2020 or 2016, you give yourself a mark for that. And for the films, some of them are in franchises. So they'll have got part 1, 2, 3, 4. I want the one that this particular scene was in. So if it was in the second film, to be honest, I'm going to be generous. You don't need the exact subtitle of the film. You don't need the subtitle. You just need the name of the film. Part 1, 2, 3, 0. So the name of the film and the year. So, are we ready? Are you ready? So remember, and if you're watching this and thinking, Bobby Seagull just makes up rules for charades. You're not allowed to speak in charades. I know that, but this is Bobby Seagull charades, and Bobby Seagull does what he wants in charades. Look, just in case you forgot, seagulls everywhere. My name. Okay, here we go. So the first one is, I'm going to move this onto large screen so you can appreciate my efforts. So here we're going to go into full screen. So, there are going to be 5 questions. How's my hair looking? It's okay. 5 questions. So the first one is, identify the film. So I don't need the particular edition, just the film and the year. The year is important. Okay. Here we go. So identify the film and the year. So I'm not running away. I'm going to get my props. These require some props. Okay. So identify the film and the year. I'm just looking at my notes. Okay, what have I got? Okay. So, I may have done this film before in a music round, but hey, I'm running out of films. IMDb 250 only has 250 films. So unless I watch some new films, okay, let's have a look. Okay. Oh, here we are. Okay, we're here. He told me you killed him!
No! I am your father.
Okay, I'll do that again. He told me you killed him.
No. I am your father.
So for that one, I want you to tell me the name of the film franchise and the year this particular episode came out. So it's 2 marks. There we go. Okay, so that's question number 1. The question number 2 is, I want you to tell me, again, the name of the film and the year it came out. So the name of the film and the year it came out. And you're gonna like my prop here. It's really impressive. Oh my god, this prop is heavy! It's really heavy. Okay, here we go. He's an ugly green spud, isn't he? Oh no. He's coming! Ah! Ah! Oh, he slimed me. Okay, we'll repeat that one more time because I've went to the effort to get all this. Okay, so this one is here. He's an ugly green spud, isn't he? Oh no, he's coming. Ah! Ah! Oh, he slimed me. There's actually a vacuum cleaner in my back. Okay, so that is question number 2. So again, you get a mark for the actual film and a mark for the year. So question number 3, it's going to require a little bit of changing. Hold on. God, this is actually a workout. I did do a workout with my brother earlier, Tommy, but this is actually an additional workout. Trying to get ready very quickly, change my outfits. I feel like I should have been a Blue Peter presenter. All this effort I'm going to. Okay. Woo! Okay, here we go. So I want you to identify the name of this film. So I want you to be specific about the title, name of the film, and the year. Okay. Okay, there we go. Hello, Clarice. May I see your credentials? Please. Closer. Closer. Okay, I'll repeat that one more time. So the name of the film and the year it came out. This is white, just to let you know. Okay. Hello, Clarice. May I see your credentials? Please. Closer. Closer. So identify the film and the year. That's question number 3. Question number 3. Okay. Question number 4 coming up. So question number 4, again the same drill, film and the year. And again you get a mark if you are 2 years either side. Because I'm generous. Maybe if you do too well this week, I'm going to make it 1 year either side. But it's going to be a mark either. Was it a mark for 2 years either side? Okay. I always see like a little ad break while I'm getting changed, or like someone to do a little dance, like. Okay. Oh my god. Okay. Thank you, Mum, for her outfit. Okay, that's my hair. Okay, here we are. Thank you, Mum, for the outfit. Okay, by the way, let's do this one. Okay. So what you've got to do is you've got to say that you've dropped something, and then you bend and snap. You bend and snap. So do that again. So what you've got to do is tell people that I think I've dropped something, and then you bend and snap. You bend and snap. There you go. So that's question number 4. The film and the year. My mum's outfit. Little clue. Okay. The final one is coming right up. So this one, I need a prop. This is an important prop, by the way. An important prop. Okay. So final question. Film and year. Have I got it all done correctly? Okay. Film and year. And again, apologies for the tardiness of my outfits, because this doesn't look... in the real film, I think they looked a bit neater than I did. But hey, that's what happens when you try and get ready in about 20 seconds. So this one, the film and... okay, here we go. Okay, here we go. Captain! My captain! Sit down! I want you all to sit down! Captain! My captain! Sit down! I want all of you! Sit down! Okay, that is because to name the film and the year. And I'll go and fix my hair. Okay, God, my room's an absolute mess right now. I will fix that later. So, I'll give you... I still got to do a 10-second dance, haven't I? God, it's hard, difficult getting unready. Okay, so 10 seconds going to start now. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And there we go. How are you? How are you all? I'm exhausted. Very moving. So again, Andrew Curtin, try not to type the answer. How's my hair? See, I've been sorting my own hair out. So Tom does the back. He does a straight line. But the back and sides, I've been doing a fade myself. I'm liking the elevation. Okay, so here we go. Here are... Thank you. I've had some compliments from you guys. I appreciate the compliments. Have a glass of water? I think that's justified. Okay, so here we go. The first one was... Let's have a look. So let's go through. Question 1. I'll just say that question 1 was star... Hold on. Hold your horses. Back in screen. There you go. So it's going to be about 2 points each. So question 1 is this. So question 1 is, I wanted just Star Wars and 1980. Star Wars and 1980. So that was sufficient. So again, if you get 78 to 82. So 2 years either side. So Star Wars and 1980. Great rendition there. Then question 2 was That was a Ghostbusters bag. How? Look, I went and got a Hoover for you. Got a vacuum cleaner, put it in a backpack. So Ghostbusters, and it was 1984. So Ghostbusters and 1984. That's question number 2 for you. Question number 3. Were you scared? Closer. Anthony Hopkins won't have to be worried, but it was Silence of the Lambs, 1991. I hope it's correct. Silence of the Lambs, 1991. And again, I'm fallible. I make mistakes. If I make a mistake, just please let me know immediately. So Silence of the Lambs, 1991. Question 4, Band and Snap. Band and Snap. That was Legally Blonde, 2001. Legally Blonde, 2001. And the final one of my favourite films, Captain, My Captain. It was the Robin Williams film, The Dead Poets Society, 1989. So, The Dead Poets Society, 1989. So there you go. Here are the answers. Put them on. Let me know your scores. So while you're getting your scores ready, I'll tell you something else. So you got the answers up there. Give yourselves a mark. Let me know your scores. How are we doing? So I'll come back in a second. So if you've been watching, I've had my second BBC series, Monkman and Seagull's Genius Adventures on BBC. So just finished on Monday. I think, fingers crossed, I have a feeling we'll get a series 3. Again, COVID dependent. And one of my favourite scenes in episode 3, which if you haven't seen, I'll show you a sneak preview. This was where we looked at the connection between a fern and a custard cream. And if you've not seen this scene's going to blow your mind. So let's have a look at this scene here. So this is from Monday. Fern mania was so ingrained in Victorian Britain that the fern motif kept on repeating throughout culture. So we saw it in pottery, in textiles, in wallpaper, and even the humble custard cream biscuit. If you look at it, it's got a Baroque style swirl, which is a embossed fern pattern. Well, there you go. So the custard cream, you will never look at a custard cream in the same way again. So that pattern is actually ferns. Because in the 19th century, the Victorians were obsessed by ferns. So people would run away from the house, go for miles and miles to collect ferns. How astonishing. So next time you look at a fern, bring up that fact at a dinner party. Astonish your friends. So if you haven't seen Monkman and Seagull, there's 3 episodes looking at history and science in Britain from 1750 to 1900, and they're all on iPlayer, so you're more than welcome to watch them. So let's have a look at what the scores are. So let me go to Facebook first of all. So on Facebook, we've got 16 out of 20 for the Peacocks and the Gators, 14 out of 20 for Roberts. That was a tricky round. People quite enjoyed that. Let's have a look on my Twitter feed. We've got 18 out of 20 for the Max. They didn't know about Legally Blonde. It's quite an iconic scene if you've seen it. Band and Snap. People love. I went into a lot of effort today. The Princeps on 15. The Power Family on 17. They love my Band and Snap. Let's do the Band and Snap. Band and Snap. There we go. That's why I win all the ladies. My Band and Snap. 17 out of 20 for the Clarks, and they think that I should get a BAFTA nomination. Please do. What other scores do we have? Let's have a look at. We've got 7. Ooh, I'm trying to do this in a cumulative way. We've got 12 for the Thorntons. We've got 15 for the Johnsons. We've got 16 for Potential Plus. 14 for the Ascot Royals. A lot of scores coming in. 17 for Lisa. We've got 18 for the Puzzle Ducks. We've got a few 20s. 120. Howtown Rangers. And the Curtis up to 17. Well done. 16 out of 20 for the Super. We've got Maths and Action on 20 as well. And let me report back to WhatsApp as well. So WhatsApp, they're both tied on 15. The Crosses and the Blackwells are both on 15. They're doing really well. So it's good scores, people. Good scores. Okay, it's now time for the final round. And again, don't leave because we've got a little sing-along after that. So here is the final round. It's going to be on musicals. Boom, boom, ba-dum, boom. Ba-dum, boom, ba-dum, boom. Boom, boom, ba-boom, ba-boom, ba-boom. Musicals. So, I want you to identify for this round the film. So these are film musicals and the year of the film release. So some of these may have been musicals on a theatre stage beforehand, but I want the name of the film and the year that film was released. You got me? You got me? I'm going to get my DJ outfit. So this is, again, courtesy of my brother. I normally wear like a bright blue jacket, but I've got something even cooler this week. Come on, if I'm a DJ, you've got to be a bit funky. You got to be a bit funky for the DJ round. So this is your music round. Hold on. It's DJ Seagull in the house. Everybody say Bobby. Oh, put your hands up in the air for Bobby. Oh, put your hands up in the air. Oh. Hi, Bobby Seagull's gone. It's time for your DJ. It's a music round, musicals. So again, with music, please send in your suggestions. We've had boy bands, we've had girl bands, we've had film music, but we can repeat things. There's lots of music out there. So are you ready for the final round? Ooh, I'm a bit sweaty. You like this? It's cool. It's my brother's. It's a fluorescent 80s Nike jacket. Here we go. Okay, so here we go for the musical round. So I want the name of the film and the year of release. And again, 2 years either side. Choo! Question number 1. Here we go.
I got chills, they're multiplying. And I'm loose, they're multiplying. And I'm losing control.
So that's question number 1. Identify the film and the year of the release. 2 years either side. Have a little think. Mrs. P loves my shell suit, and Lisa Lewis, they like my blue glasses. Okay. Apparently Emily Bott says don't go near open flames. I know, these are probably not fire retardant. Okay. Question number 2. Same deal.
And there are doors that we can't walk through. I know you're wondering why, because we're able. And there are doors that we can't walk through. I know you're wondering why, because we're able.
So, film and the year. Question number 2. Question number 2. So again, if you're on social media, tag me on a picture on Twitter, please, or on Instagram, tag me in a story, or on Facebook. Be most grateful. Okay, question number 3 coming up. Question number 3.
Someday I'll wish upon a star and wake up where the clouds are far behind. Someday I'll wish upon a star and wake up where the clouds are far behind.
So the film and the year of the original release. That is question number 3. Question number 3. So these years are tricky. It's question number 3. Okay. Question number 4.
Dream will come to me that we will live the year. Dream will come to me that we will live the year.
So question 4, that was identify the film and the year. That's question number 4. Question number 4. And now time for the final question. Again, don't leave. We've got to sing along at the end. So question number 5. So name the film and the year. So that was question number 5. Time for, you know what? Your 10-second dance. Oh, 10-second dance with this. So 10-second dance. And we're like, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I know, I should play it twice again. I should play it twice, but we'll go through the answers. Okay. So what I'll do is I'll play it and then say the answer at the end so you can just in case. So the first one was this. And I'm going to go through the answers as we go through them sequentially. So the first one was this.
I got chills, they're multiplying.
And I'm losing control.
Multiplying.
So that is Greece, 1978. So again, the same 2 years either side, you get a mark. So Greece, 1978. 1978. Question 2 is one of my favourite musicals of all time, actually.
And there are doors that we can't walk through. I know you're wondering why, because we're able.
This is The Greatest Showman 2017. So The Greatest Showman 2017. And then question 3.
Someday I'll wish upon a star and wake up where the clouds are far behind.
Somewhere over the
Someday I'll wish
rainbow.
upon
It's
a
The Wizard of Oz, and it's 1939. So The Wizard of Oz, 1939. And question 4 was...
He'll come to me, that we will live the year dream. He'll come
So
to
Anne
me.
Hathaway pretty much won a Best Supporting Actress for 30 minutes in the film. And it was Les Miserables 2012. So Les Miserables 2012. So I remember I said I wanted the year the film came out. Ghazala is astonished by 1939. Yeah, it's pretty impressive. 1939 for Wizard of Oz. And then the final one is this. Wait. Singing in the Rain. Singing in the Rain, 1952. Singing in the Rain, 1952. So, here are the answers. So let me know your scores, and the DJ will relieve himself. Going back to normal. Okay, so let me know your scores. Let me know your scores. So there we have it. The 4 rounds. 4 rounds. Here we go. Here we go. The powers say that my 10-second dance should include the bend and snap. So what is it? Bend and snap. Bend and snap. Oh, I like that. Bend and snap. I like that. I like that. Okay, let me know how you done. Let me know how you done. So we've got come to the end. Come to the end. So I'm going to check final scores, people. Final scores. So let's have a look. So how have people done? So again, if you're using social media, please feel free to tag me on Twitter at Bobby_Seagull, or Instagram or TikTok or Facebook, anywhere, so I can spread the word that people enjoy our quizzes. Again, these quizzes are in aid for the NHS. So if you feel at any stage through any of the quizzes, justgiving.com/quiz for NHS. So let's see what scores we got out of 30. Thank you, Nick Carr. So we've got someone panicked and said Moulin Rouge for everything. Youngest Mac is very tired. Got 23 out of 50. The Youngest Mac, stay along. We've got a sing along in a minute or two. Thank you, song for the powers. I got 26. 26. Let's check my Facebook peoples. Facebook's the Roberts, they're struggling that round. 20 out of 30. The Crazy Peacocks currently in the lead. Let's see. 26. Anyone beating that? 25 for the Gators. They loved the last round. Okay. Let's have a check at my WhatsApp peoples. WhatsApp. So we got 21 for 70% for Millie and Jan. Well done. And we got 80% for Steph and Jane. Well done. New entrants today. Thank you. So don't leave yet, people. Don't leave, because we've got time for the sing-along. Let's see, have a look at YouTube. I think we've got a couple of perfect... I'm going to have like a tiebreaker question in future. Millie says she enjoyed Les Mis. It's one of my favourite. Although The Greatest Showman for me currently is number 1. Les Mis is terrific. Absolutely love it. I don't think my brother Tom likes it. Sorry, Tom, I'm baiting you out. You don't like Les Mis. So what do we have? So we've got 21 for the Royal Ascot Royals. 15 for my uncle. Well done. We've got a few 20s. We got 20 for Thornton Avenue, Super Hoops, rather. And let's see any others higher than 20. So 23 for Potential Plus, 22 for the Webbs, thank you for joining in. 24 for the Woods, thank you, and Johnsons. And then up 25 for the Curtis, well done, good come up. And then Lisa Lewis. I think we've got bronze medal here, possibly is 26. And then on 30 points, don't know how they did this, phenomenal. We got 30s. I'm gonna add in a few meanie questions next week. Meanie questions. We got 30 for the Whole Town Rangers, Maths and Action. So well done. 26 would have got you the bronze. So well done. Well done to the Whole Towns. And Maths and Action. Congratulations. But thank you all for taking part. You guys are great. Thank you all. So quick reminder. So we've got a sing-along. 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 I'm going to get ready for that. So again, reminder, classes for kids, Monday, Tuesday, Thursdays at 10:45, maths, geography and history, and then football on Wednesday, and we're back for the family quiz. And again, I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep going till you don't want me. Okay, so the sing-along is going to be a little bit of this. Here's a great fact for you. Here's a great fact. So you know when Gene Kelly did that famous scene, Singing in the Rain, he had a cold, he was really ill. But to get the rain to show up, they use milk. They use milk as rain. Hence, if you think about it, rain doesn't really show up as it does above. It's because they use milk. So this is going to be a sing-along. I'm gonna get ready for the sing-along. I'm gonna dress the part. So it's gonna be a minute of singing in the rain, not too much time. So I want to make sure that you get time to chill out, chillax. Mr. Seagull's coming along. Hold up. Hey, look at this. I look like Inspector Gadget. I know, I've got 7 years bad luck now. Hey, I'm singing. So thank you so much. I've had a great quiz. People say, Charlotte Gator says she wants a Strictly round. I love Strictly. Do I love Strictly? Do I love Strictly? Who loves Strictly? Who loves it? Yeah, I'll probably do a Strictly round. That's accessible, a Strictly round very soon. I got my umbrella. So thank you all so much for taking part. And if you've enjoyed yourselves, please tag me in on a story on Insta or a picture there or Twitter. Again, Twitter people, thank you so much. Again, I love doing this. It's so much fun because it's one of the highlights of my week. I have a house full of props. And people love the extra facts. So thank you so much. Lots of love to all of you. And we're going to we're going to sing out with a song. Sing out with a song. Okay, here we go. We've got the lyrics for you. Just the first verse. Let's have a go.
I'm singing in the rain, just singing in the rain. What a glorious feeling, I'm happy again. I'm laughing at clouds so dark up above. The sun's in my heart and I'm ready for love. Let the stormy clouds chase everyone from the place. Come on with the rain, I've a smile on my face. I walk down the lane with a happy refrain, just singing in the rain, dancing in the rain. I'm happy again.
Thank you so much. I've had a wonderful time. I'm Bobby Seagull. This is my family quiz for NHS. See you all soon. Lots of love. Ta-ra. See you soon.